Here are some words. Word, 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 word. Bird's the word. Word is the bird. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to day 4 of the Australian Broomball National Tournament. I have myself, Maddie up here commentating, and also Jason Wheeler.
Good afternoon.
And that was the bell for the start of the game. We have the Women's Intermediate Grand Final here today against ACT and New South Wales.
Yeah, it's pretty safe to say this is the top two sides in the division. They've been playing against each other throughout the whole tournament. 5 matches before today. This is the 6th and final game. ACT probably been a bit more dominant across the tournament. New South Wales got a victory yesterday, 1-0. But ACT definitely already the winners of the division. But let's be honest, let's call it a grand final, and we'll say whoever wins this game is the winner of the division. I think that's fair, wouldn't you say, Tonks?
I would completely agree, seeing it is the final game, so why not make it a grand final?
And it's a grand day for Broomball, so there's going to be more grand finals later on. ACT making a break up the centre of the ice, take it wide. New South Wales keeper Vermeulen comes out, blocks a shot from Natalie Johnson, who's still in there causing a bit of mischief. ACT just setting it up, taking their time. Bit of a pass to nobody there, not completed. Alright, Kat McDonald takes possession from New South Wales, gets it over halfway. Bit scrappy at the moment. McDonald in a little bit of space, no one to pass to though, as New South Wales make a few interchanges. But they still have possession.
Oh, that was an intercepted pass by Jess Diamond, but ACT seem to have regained possession.
Is that all you've got to say?
Yes, for the moment.
Very well then. ACT on another break. Yes, good ball movement there, but not a good finish. Easy save for Vermeulen. But ACT looking threatening in these early few minutes. Yeah, Roberts again causing a lot of mischief. Almost gets through into the slot for a shot on goal, but goes across the face. Good forecheck there by New South Wales, putting a lot of pressure on ACT. And McDonald gets it forward. Calling for it inside now. Intercepted by ACT, who are away. Roberts once again fires it in straight into the keeper, makes a good save. Through the legs, that's a goal! Pretty sure it was Roberts there that put in the goal, went between Vermeulen's legs. She'll be cranky with herself about that one. Spread eagled on the ice. Left herself horribly exposed. ACT take an early 1-0 lead in this grand final. How'd you read that one, Tonks?
There was a lot of scrappage happening around, so I believe Unca's view was a little bit blocked. We shouldn't quite expect a slow, low pass up to go under her leg.
Yeah, it's often those seemingly innocuous passes there that can get through. Not always the big, heavy shots. And stoppage with icing called against New South Wales. All the players look pretty energised and a bit frisky at the moment. They're all jogging back to the face-off. It's good to see after playing 3 days straight. All right, a bit of pressure here on New South Wales, but they're laying off them. All right, yeah, well retained there by ACT, who press it forward to the blue line. 59 for ACT, trips the ball ahead, okay. Ooh. Close opportunity there. Right, New South Wales just hacking the ball away, not under serious pressure at the moment. Girl in the purple helmet, definitely the brightest helmet on the ice. McDonald whips it across the ice. New South Wales need to get it over. They do, good pressure there. Nice, regained possession. Good little turnover. All right, now New South Wales is trying to create a bit of a few opportunities. Hopefully get an equaliser. Ooh, nutmeg. Love a good nutmeg. Between the legs. All right, Rigby, Eleanor Rigby, good ball. Diffuses the situation. A few substitutions made on both sides. All right, got to pass it inside, I think. All right, nice. Lifts it over the red line. And the ball's out of play. Cool. That's good. That's Maddie. Nice. Yep, Jab's obstructing the ball there. He's known for that. You got to watch this guy. Very experienced referee. Very good at reading the play. He got in the way on that occasion.
He's known as Robocop in South Australia, which, as he wears a visor, it makes him look like the Robocop video. You know the movie? Yeah,
with Peter Weller. What was it, like late 1980s semi-sci-fi police drama?
That is indeed.
3.5 stars.
Oh, it's only 3.5 stars. Well.
Back to the action. ACT peppering a couple of shots on the New South Wales goal, and here's another opportunity. Bang! Kicked away by one of the New South Wales defence. Good effort. Okay, they're going to try and work it out. They need to break out quickly because ACT is pushed quite deep. All right, another opportunity. Not quite. Again, McDonald from New South Wales regains possession. Hacks it to the boards. Now it's in the centre ice. Okay. Take it up. Bit of a missed pass there. But New South Wales regain and kick it forward. Charging forward. Okay. Right, yeah, good trap there. ACT, now they're on the break again. Joe Filato. That rhymes, that's a cool name. All right. ACT definitely putting on pretty good pressure here. So I want to talk more about Robocop. So he wears like a helmet with a slit for his eyes, is that the idea?
No, he wears a visor, like an ice hockey visor, but it's coloured, you know, the reflective kind of multicoloured ones. It would make him look very professional in his ref colours, given that he is technically being a cop on the ice and keeping everyone in check.
Absolutely, he's in charge of law and order out here, except he's got a whistle instead of a gun. At least I think he's just got a whistle. He might have a gun. Or maybe he's just happy to see us. I don't know. But look, if he's Robocop, could he be reprogrammed? Could we reprogram the Robocop Alan Jabs?
I don't know I can answer that one.
Would you want to?
Who would want to reprogram that moustache, except for shaving it off?
I think he'd do it for charity.
I reckon he would too, yes.
Let's put the challenge out there for Alan Jabs to shave off his mo for his charity of choice. I'd put $1,000 on it. Not personally, but just total, right? I'd probably put $10 on it. I think that's fair. We get 100 people. I'd like to see that happen.
I'd like to see that happen. I'd certainly, yes, I was going to say, that was a very big donation coming from you there, Wheeler, but...
Yeah, again, I just want to clarify, just $10 from me, right? And that's 10 Australian dollars, not US dollars or nothing like that. But I think people could bid probably, $100, let's say, to do the honour of shaving the mo.
That would actually be a very good idea. Yeah, you could run a little bidding competition. I'm sure there would be a lot of people that would line up to get the razor out and just wipe that off his face.
But it would get rid of his superpowers. A bit like Samson and his long hair, Jabs and his mustache. Very much the source of his power. New South Wales with an opportunity. Keep comes out, saves. That's a pretty close call there. Jess Diamond crossing the ball in, couldn't connect with the teammate. There was an open goal too, so that's an opportunity gone begging for New South Wales. But they're still in possession, still putting pressure on here. What can they do? Okay, yeah, good movement, but 2 ACT players on one New South Wales player. That's a mismatch. And ACT get the turnover and break out. Courtney Tanner in the purple helmet. Been a bit of a problem for New South Wales to create sustained pressure against ACT this tournament. And this is playing out again. ACT run it in with Kucic. All right. Monique Siswande fires it up the ice in pursuit. Got a second camera down there. This is pretty impressive. Maybe that's one of the news networks, I think.
Yes, mate, it puts our camera to shame. It's kind of those, those memes where, Monique just catches and throws it, as you do. Those memes where there's the lady and then the guy, and it's like, the guy who tells you not to worry about. That's the kind of situation I see going on here with the size of cameras.
So, when you're talking about a movie camera filming a guy and a girl, I sort of think like maybe it's just a Hollywood rom-com romantic story. Is that what you mean? There he is down there. He's on the loose. This is good. Bit more coverage for Broomball. You can't have too many cameras covering a Broomball game unless you have them on the goal crease, which we'll hopefully have next year. I want to actually have cameras on the umpires, or are they referees? I can't remember. But yeah, the rest could definitely have a little GoPro mounted on them. Jabs could have one on his mustache, I'm sure, or in place of his mustache, rather.
I feel it might have grown back by then, so you probably could tie it into his mustache.
Yeah, you could just do a little weave there, couldn't you? All right, ACT breaking out. Nice run from 54. Oh! So that was Elizabeth Mudden who charged through the New South Wales defence, cut him to shreds. Admittedly, she just ran a straight line and was untouched. Good run. So, we've only got 3.5 minutes left in the half, but I think the players are starting to get a bit tired. Bit of fatigue will creep in. We'll see a few more errors. All right, Vermillion pads the ball away. The ACT player almost knocks herself out on the post, but just glances it unharmed. Springs to her feet. New South Wales kick it over halfway. ACT keeper getting involved. She's not really allowed to make any saves as yet. New South Wales, all right, got a couple of players loose, but they're in a crunchy nut cluster, so not able to really capitalise on the possession there. ACT marking play to play pretty well, except for the one with the ball, which is always a bit of an issue. Bit of a rush shot. And New South Wales flick it in. ACT batted away pretty easily. All right, so ACT with their assistant captain here, charging over the halfway line. She's got a player in support, 53. The pass is miscued, but still goes right to a player who fires it in. Wide of the goal, that was Nina Tin. So fair to say ACT continuing to play the more aggressive Broomball, a lot more fast breaks. Maybe it's helped by the absence of wearing face cages. You know, not carrying as much weight. Maybe they've got better view. What do you think?
Much more aerodynamic, one would say. Except in Jabs' case with his moustache.
Yeah, that would slow him down. I think that is a bit of an Achilles heel for him. Maybe that'd get him into shaving it off. All right, McDonald there, unable to trap the ball, but yeah, good pass, not received. New South Wales bat it through and finally get it over the red line. Top pass there. ACT though not really moving the ball quickly enough, but makes a pass. Whoa! McKay almost deflected into the goal by New South Wales, by Felicity Hudson there unintentionally, but the keeper was wise to it. No harm done. Was that a tripping penalty?
Nope.
Not called by the refs. May have just been just a little bit scrappy, but New South Wales not finding open players at the moment. ACT seem to be smothering the ball quite well, but having said that, almost got a break out from Jess Diamond, but turns the ball over, and ACT back in possession. 46 seconds left. I think both sides will be just waiting for the halftime sirens to sound. All right, another nutmeg. Yeah, good scrap there by Tegan Teen from New South Wales. No, someone else. Mistaken identity. Exposito for ACT. Flips it across. We only got 10 seconds left here. I think New South Wales is just gonna hold possession here. So a pretty fair result there for New South Wales, only trailing 1-0 to ACT at halftime. ACT certainly with the majority of chances, but New South Wales had a few of their own. They just need to keep the pressure applied and stick to what they're doing. They should be able to get an opportunity to score. There's the ACT bench. I think they're discussing what they're going to have for lunch later on. I think there's a few votes for steak, a couple for schnitzel. New South Wales, they're not thinking about food. I mean, they're hungry, but they're hungry for goals. And if goals were meat pies, they'd be getting, I think, a steak and kidney chunky pie with extra tomato sauce on top. They're going to go gourmet on ACT this half. And remember, the winner takes the chocolates as well.
Do we have chocolates?
We do.
Oh.
We're waiting on a special shipment from the sponsors of the tournament.
Oh yeah.
The Wonka Corporation.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wonka, if you're listening, we would like some chocolates. That'd be great, please.
Absolutely, and some Oompa Loompas too.
While would say that the New South Wales team are the Oompa Loompas wearing orange.
I think that's, yeah, if you wear orange, you open yourself to that sort of comparison, so that is fair enough. So New South Wales trying to work it out of D. Allison for ACT, slips, loses possession, hacks it through. But goes over halfway, just Talon there, just taps it through. ACT definitely struggling in defence here. This is going to be a good opportunity for New South Wales to strike if they can get a turnover, but they lose possession. This is Wande, take note. Whoa, that's a high stick. Referee calls it straight away. There's no advantage to New South Wales. That's number 14. Bit of confusion here because on the team sheet, number 14 is Natalie Johnson, but on the jersey it says Roberts. So again, ACT up to a bit of trickery and tomfoolery here, confusing the commentators and the refs.
So there is a usual South Australian player that attends, Kim Shapley, and somehow every year he manages to win some award. And given that he wasn't here this year, there was talk about someone still wearing his jersey just so that he could get the awards, even though he's not here. But we didn't think about that until afterwards. We thought it was all quite funny.
Yeah, so is that his secret to having played every Australian Nationals since its inception?
I think so. This is a bit of an odd one for Shaps, who's still back in South Australia this Nationals.
Well, I suspect one day Shaps will win the MVP from beyond the grave. So stay tuned for that. That'll be quite the miracle. New South Wales fire it in. A bit of a kick into the crease. Good effort from New South Wales. They're in position. They had half an opportunity there. Notice one of the New South Wales players wearing a decent amount of... she's got lipstick on. I'm not used to seeing that at Broomball. I think she's definitely classing up the game. I'd like to see more of it. That's just me. Is it just me?
Oh, I think you'd look quite decent in some lipstick, Wheeler.
Well, I know. There's photos to prove it. I'm not going to tell you where to find them. I'm just saying, like, the internet will tell all. Whoa. Okay, that's McDonald. She's slipped over on perhaps a bit of a greasy patch of ice there, but seems to be okay. All right, Tilly from New South Wales. Bit too much of a backswing there. That was unnecessary. And ACT turn it over and make New South Wales turn on their heels.
That's it, Tilly. That's it. Look up. Head. Forward. Give it quick. Nice.
All right, New South Wales not really manning up or womaning up, as it. I don't even know if womaning up is the PC term. It's probably playering up.
Yeah, personing up.
Say what?
Personing up.
Personing up, yeah.
Peopling up.
All right, ACT back to full strength.
Peopling up sounds more like you're levelling up someone, though, if you think about it. I'm peopling up.
All right. A little bit of carnage on the ice there for McDonald again, I think. No, it wasn't McDonald. All right, ACT breaking away. All right, that's going to be a sliding, tripping penalty there, unintentional. The ACT player went to her knees. As soon as you do that, you take out the opposition. That's penalty. Obstructive fall is the official penalty. There was definitely solid impact between helmet and ice for the New South Wales player.
I heard that from up here. That was a loud smack.
And the crowd's appreciative. They like seeing a bit of carnage on the ice.
I do think they were just clapping because she got up, though, not because of the carnage.
I think you can have it both ways.
Yeah, true. New South Wales are actually 3 players down already due to some not so fun food adventures yesterday evening, so they are stuck in the toilets for the most case. You can't answer that
We
one.
apologise for for those last comments. Ooh, that's not a high stick. That was below shoulder height. But yeah, there's definitely seems to be something going around the New South Wales camp at the moment. There's a few people that have, let's say, having some issues with gastrointestinal system.
That is a very polite way to put it. I like you did it that way.
Yeah. There's a bit of pressure from New South Wales. At least they're in the right end of the ice to score a goal, but they're not able to get possession. Okay, ACT breaking away. Need a team. Okay, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Winds up and flogs it straight into the keeper's blocker, who came out and smothered the chance. Good play there by the keeper for Vermeulen. All right, ACT still get one through. The keeper just blocks it away fairly effortlessly. New South Wales still not able to create any sustained possession up in attack. All right, looking at breaking out. Okay, collects the referee.
I actually think Hookits has a moustache on him as well. Who's the other referee?
I think that's what you have to get a gig refereeing this sport. One of the other refs, Corey, he's also got the more than a mustache. I think he's got the full sort of goatee and
Facial hair experience.
it definitely helps. I mean, it indicates experience. All right, New South Wales defender Cowling drops to the knees. Always a risky move. Ooh, good shot there by 53. It was Nina Teen again, so she's had a couple of shots in the last 2 minutes, so she's still lurking there, trying to get an easy turnover, but can't. New South Wales take it away through McDonald's. Can't get it through to Diamond. Bit scrappy at the moment. All the players are in a very small bit of the ice. The ACT opening them up now. And almost a shot from ACT, but the New South Wales defence smothers it nicely. Right, McDonald with the ball. Connects with the teammate there who's still got the ball, finds McDonald again, and she's got 3 ACT players in front of her, so she's got 3 players elsewhere, but finding it difficult to pick them up. Yeah, good slap there from New South Wales, diffusing the situation, but still locked down in their own half. All right, cool. Breakaway, can't quite get onto the end of it though, Langham. Fair effort though, she's got speed to regain possession though. She's got a player in the slot, ready to receive the pass. No one's in the slot at the moment. All right, New South Wales, Monique runs in with the pink stick. Can't trap the ball, unfortunately. So again, New South Wales deep in their own half, struggling to have any sustained attacking pressure. Yeah, it's a pretty good effort, a lot of fight out there. Still only 1-0 ACT. Not a bad shot there from ACT, but New South Wales defenders blocking the ball out pretty well. All right, there's a free New South Wales player in the middle there who traps it down, flips it over, but there's no one in pursuit. All right, it's just one day for New South Wales, putting a bit of pressure on. But ACT come away with it. Charging forward. Reasonable shot there. Didn't force the keeper to make a save though. Yeah, good ball there. Johnson again whips it into the centre ice, but New South Wales get a touch first, but turn it over quickly. This is Wande putting pressure on. And gets a touch through. It's still not over halfway. Now it is. And she's got the ball. Has she got the legs to get up into a bit of space? Yes, she does. We need to see a one-time pass, one-time shot here for a goal. This is Wande. She's got to shoot it in. Okay, she's waving that stick like a wand. And the ball sails all the way back to New South Wales' keeper. And New South Wales are not hustling back, and they've just put themselves offside. So that's, I think there's a lot of tired players out there. So as a player yourself, Tonks, I mean, what are the girls feeling out there at the moment?
They are dead. D-E-D, dead.
How do you spell that?
D-E-D.
That's what I thought you said. Okay. Just checking. So here we go. All right. Yeah, good one-handed control there from New South Wales. Not sure who the player is, but Felicity Hudson, almost took the ball over halfway, but turned it over, unfortunately. All right, ACT with half a chance. Vermeulen comes out. Nice. Collects the ACT player. Okay, unfortunately, she's still down. But definitely a nice save there from Vermeulen. But unfortunately, as she was sliding through, she did take out the attacking ACT player.
You have to miss out the A out of dead to accentuate being that dead. And that's how they are feeling right now. Everyone is very tired.
She dead.
Dead.
Yeah, that's it. So just over 5 minutes left. Okay, so the ACT player is, seems to be fully recovered. Yeah, number 47, Maddie Sack. Not sure why there's a restart up this end. I think just because it was an injury timeout. So, and Sack's still putting pressure on. And she takes it down the right side. She's moving pretty well. Okay, fires it into the centre. Now there's a shot coming. Blocks by Felicity Hudson's legs. Good defence. New South Wales need to try and regain possession and mount some sort of attack. They seem to be too used to defending and struggling with the transition from defence to breakout. ACT still looking pretty comfortable here. It's their game to lose, I would think. Maddie Sack for the ACT subbing off finally. Good shift there. She's replaced by Sarita Clark. Close opportunity there. Not sure how that stayed out. I think there might be magnets in the ball, stopping it from going into the goal. Is that possible?
Well, if that was the case, then wouldn't it be attracted to the goals, given their metal frames?
Not if they've got like a reverse polarity.
You have made a very good point there, Wheeler.
I think I made it up, but not say that it's not true. Anyway, ACT, bit of a fumble. Now a shot coming. Okay, I think that was helped through by the New South Wales defender, but the keeper was able to stop the ball and freeze it. Another close call for New South Wales. I think if anything, you'd want to have the maybe the magnet in the keeper's blocker. Would that make sense?
Yeah, or maybe even in their stick. Because you could definitely load up the inside of your stick with it. A lot of magnets. That'd be quite a strong attraction there.
The New South Wales coach has just informed us that the ball was kicked in there. So it should have been a restart way up the other end of the ice. The refs missed that. The commentators missed it. But the coaches, not much gets past them. Anyway, ACT still in possession. Just turned it over momentarily, but they've regained it. Bit scrappy here. New South Wales charging through with a kick. Okay, get it to the boards, get it to safety, but they can't do it. Okay, right, the New South Wales defender showed Sismondo what she thought of the play, hit her in the back. I'm sure it was, there was no mean intention there. But sometimes you do want to whack your teammates, don't you?
I can certainly agree with that one, Wheeler. Certainly agree with that one.
You just want to make sure you're faster than them so you can get away. All right. Yeah, good scrap there from both sides behind the goals. All right, ACT going to fire it in. Oh! And yeah, once again, Maddie Sack there almost had a shot on goal, but missed the opportunity. Bit scrappy from both sides, not executing particularly well. A lot of turnover ball. But I think they are fatigued. They're definitely pushing hard. ACT just got the better of it still. Still in possession, but they're crowding one another. Yeah, nice touch there from Langan, who gets through, charges onto the ball. Scott McKinney coming through, who just traps the ball, fires it into an open player who can't make a shot. 64 Talon, I think. Didn't get down low enough, needed to. Okay, gets fired into the slot again, but New South Wales just behind the defence. Okay, now it's turned over. Maddie Sack charging up the ice, no one in front of her except the keeper. Winds up, fires it in across the face. Keeper didn't have to make a save there. Would have been better perhaps just lobbing it over the keeper's shoulder. Okay, New South Wales pinned down once again. ACT still in possession. Only 1:16 left on the clock and it's still just a 1-goal game. Can New South Wales pull this one out of the bag?
Some things are possible, and this one is definitely still on the books.
ACT though, with all the still firing on pretty good quality shots, but New South Wales keeper Vermeulen's pretty much equal to the task. Okay, this is where New South Wales really need to press hard. They may pull the keeper. The keeper's asking to be pulled. All right, now New South Wales not going to pull the keeper. They'll watch the clock count down. All right, now they've finally done it with 18 seconds remaining, and it goes into New South Wales' half. ACT on the break. Roberts there, or is it Johnson who had the opportunity? 8 seconds. New South Wales hack it forward. Langham charging through, needs to get possession and cross it, but can't. Still gets the ball. But the buzzer sounds and ACT, Scorchers, winners of the women's intermediate division. Yeah, pretty evenly contested game. ACT definitely with more opportunities. Bit of a lucky goal in the sense that it went through the keeper's legs, but they could have easily scored a few more goals. New South Wales had a couple of opportunities, but they went begging. But a pretty good effort from both sides. And with New South Wales being a bit depleted, they would have been doing a lot more running, a bit more fatigue, and yeah, they can definitely hold their heads high up after that effort.
So we'll have the men's intermediate game in a couple of hours at 3:45 p.m. I believe that is New South Wales versus ACT, or New South Wales 1 versus ACT.
And then after that, the women's elite final at 4:30. That's going to be the ACT versus South Australia, and then the men's elite final at 5:15. It's going to be New South Wales playing ACT, and the games will be, there'll be overtime if required. So yeah, just jump on the live stream later this hour and enjoy Broomball.
Go Broomball!